TWS Professional Learning and Development Policy. Rationale: in order to meet the diverse and changing needs of its students and staff, TWS constantly reviews and evaluates its provision and development needs. The school, therefore, provides a comprehensive program of guidance, training, and professional development for all staff to enhance students' achievement and the efficient leadership of the school. Principles. Principles: the Westminster School is committed to fostering a positive climate for continuous learning. Professional learning and development is the means by which the school can motivate and develop its teaching and learning community. It does so at a variety of levels: individual, team, whole school, and through wider networks. The school is committed to provide appropriate and personalized opportunities for staff development. We aspire to improve standards and raise morale through personal and professional fulfillment. High-quality induction and continuing support and development is crucial for a consistent and personalized approach to PLD. All staff have opportunities to discuss their professional needs through performance management, appraisal, as well as professional dialogues with colleagues and leaders. PLD provision allows staff to be a part of a thriving culture to build skills and competencies progressively, particularly across the key areas identified. PLD training at TWS addresses and supports the school vision and personalized needs of our teachers. Aims to help put student learning and attainment at the heart of our work to ensure that the professional learning and development policy facilitates school improvement. By supporting the school improvement plan, to monitor and quality, assure that priorities are being addressed through high-quality PLD sessions, to ensure that staff are provided with opportunities for professional and personal development, which is underpinned by the National Curriculum Framework, to equip staff to be able to respond to curriculum and institutional change, to provide members of staff with the skills to prepare themselves for increased responsibility and career advancement, to ensure that faculty and staff are valued and recognized as the school's most important resource and asset, to encourage satisfaction, personal achievement, individual and team effort. Identification of need: performance development leader, senior leadership, team heads of teaching, learning, and assessments, subject leaders, and deputy subject leaders identify training and development priorities. Opportunities are also offered to staff on a voluntary basis. This may provide individuals for the opportunities to address areas related to career progression, leadership progression, or succession. Individual CPD needs are also be identified through the lesson observation learning walks and the notebook scrutiny processes. The in-house PLD program has been developed to meet the needs of staff. External course bookings also support the introduction of new initiatives, curriculum, and specification changes. On completion of training, staff are required to share resources or outcomes at department meetings or at regular training sessions. The impact of the PLD sessions is monitored by teachers themselves and consistently by the leaders to evaluate progress and plan future training needs. Staff development opportunities. (5.1) Induction. New teachers are supported with a comprehensive induction program which features regular mentoring and support, lesson observations and feedback, and access to the cluster gems and the school in-house PLD program. All new staff at the Westminster School take part in an induction program tailored to meet the needs of new staff. The new staff days seek to balance the specific role training required coupled with the opportunity to meet new people and be welcomed into the community. This consists of sessions that support the new staff with the procedures, ethos, and good practices identified by the school before starting their new role. For individuals promoted internally or changing post, support is offered between the appointed person and the line manager. For appointment of learning support, teachers, assistants, they are inducted by the Senko and pastoral head. 5.2 Teaching and learning communities. The school has a teaching and learning community route for their disaggregated PLD routes within the school. The teaching and learning communities will have an agreed focus for the year which they will meet regularly to concentrate on by combining a mixture of taught sessions and reflective practice. 5.3 Internal PLD sessions. To meet the global standards of providing quality teaching and learning, PLD sessions are disaggregated into training sessions, workshops, staff meetings by the SLT team. In an effort to provide continuous improvement, expand potential, and energize learning, the internal PLD program comprises a blend of both face-to-face and online self-paced trainings. All teachers undergo a robust induction module at the start of the academic year, which highlights the focus for the year. This module comprises sessions on striking the balance between the academic and pastoral needs to increase well-being. 5.4 External PLD sessions. Each teacher is permitted to attend at least one external PLD session per term, the impact of which must be evidenced in classroom practices. Courses for each member of staff are selected from the TEL PD calendar, logged and tracked in the TWS PLD roster to ensure a fair approach for all. The academic team, with the approval of the respective assistant principals, nominates teachers based on their individual needs and department requirements. The teachers then register through Phoenix, and the final approval is done by the PD leader. More information about TEL courses can be explored at TEL Institute. Registration must be done at least 10 days prior to the PLD session, so that there is ample time for approvals. It is the sole responsibility of the teacher going for PLD to submit the transport request five days in advance, with the approval of the HTLA, primary, secondary. 5.4 Being a facilitator. A facilitator should be an expert in the subject, should have personally implemented his/her strategy tool technique, which is being shared, in his/her own lessons, and should be able to testify its success during the PLD session. Must create an advert and invite teachers to sign up, give personal feedback, and get the attendees also to give a feedback. The content to be delivered and resources used must be quality checked by the respective assistant principals, TWS, date, la, PD leader. 5.5 Being a mentor. Teachers with expertise at TWS have been providing instructional coaching as mentors to trainee and service teachers at TEL. For a few specific online TEL training sessions like HLTPs, a mentor is required within the school. TWS is also involved in preparing teacher trainees from TEL. A TWS teacher acts as a mentor to the teacher trainee to support the learning in all key set of teaching competencies. All mentors are appointed by the ATLA and DHTLA, primary, secondary, approved by the AST principals. 5.5 Leadership Development Program. The Leadership Development Program at TWS has completed a very successful session with the second cohort, which comprised leaders from TWS and GCS. Designed to identify and develop leadership potential, the aims of the program are to increase leadership capacity in the school, to have an immediate impact on the quality of teaching and learning, leading to improved attainment, to provide future leaders for TWS and other schools as part of succession planning for the school, and for GEMS education, to provide improved promotion opportunities for staff at the Westminster School. 6. Further development opportunities. Further development activities for staff are both for groups and personalized to meet individual needs. All contribute to the school's direction and vision. External course attendance. TEL Training Institute. What Works GEMS U in-house CPD program. Involvement in department teams, action research projects. Kaya, Pearson Edexcel, Oxford AQA, exam marking, and curriculum development training. Membership of GEMS, network leader groups, formal and informal lesson observations, mentoring of new staff, trainee teachers. 7. Evaluating impact and disseminating good practice. All staff are responsible for evaluating and disseminating PLD where appropriate. The academic team with the PD leader analyses this evaluation and provides a framework for rigorous quality assurance, ensuring that PLD is of the highest quality and meets school and individual needs.